Hello, Marvelites! You are watching Marvel's The Pull List, and I'm Ryan, aka Agent M.
And I'm Tucker Marcus.
And every week we read all the new Marvel comics that come out. We pick a couple, we pick a topic, and we tell you why we're so hyped. Tucker, what are we talking about this week?
We're talking about love.
Oh.
We're also talking about war. Stabbing and stuff. We're focusing on stories that combine those two things, love and war, in really interesting ways. And we're starting with Thanos #1. Look, it's a title character that knows all about war and love to a degree. You know, he loves death. This series, written by the incredible Tini Howard, focuses in a really fascinating way on his relationship with Gamora. I love Tini Howard's command of not just the characters, but of the expansiveness of the story and the scale of the story, almost the operatic tone of it all, because it's so emotional, because it deals with the love, because it deals with the kind of horrors of war and things like that.
Excellent issue. Also excellent this week is Avengers #18, and this is a war title. War of the Realms is rolling on, and it is all over these here United States. So of course, we've got to get DC's greatest superheroes on the case. Of course, that means the Squadron Supreme of America, who operate out of Washington, DC. I don't know what you guys were talking about.
What?
Hyperion, Power Princess, just the whole lot of them coming together to fight Frost Giants and to fight Malekith's forces in the nation's capital. Phil Coulson is involved. There's a character at the very end of the issue that completely flips the book upside down. It is really cool.
Totally. All right, we're going to another galaxy right now with Star Wars VADER Dark Visions #3. This is an anthology series, so we've been bouncing around to different tales of different characters interacting with the Dark Lord in different ways. This is a really fascinating one because we get this really deranged, strange story of this character, this Imperial, who comes into contact with Vader and is kind of instantly intoxicated, obsessed, in love, dangerously so, with Darth Vader. To see the visions she has of a potential life that they might have together, and then to see how Vader ultimately himself becomes an agent in the story, is so dark. These visions are dark.
Yeah, big shout outs to David Lopez and the art team, because David has a way of drawing the main character here, who's not Vader, as you said, and you look in her eyes and you see that level of madness and obsession, and then the visions that she has, they look like romance novel covers.
Right.
They're so great. It's such a beautiful, twisted issue. Last book for us to talk about this week is Black Widow #4. There is no love in here. And that is a good thing, because I remember at the beginning when the series started, the Soska sisters were talking about how this was not a book where Natasha's gonna have a love interest and do this and do that. No, this is Natasha, the vengeful destroyer. At the beginning of this issue, she has let herself be captured by these people who are torturing children, torturing innocents, doing the worst of the worst, and they are broadcasting it. She lets herself get caught in order to be inside and just let loose. If you are a bad person, you are doomed. It's so good. I love this series so much.
Totally, it's awesome.
So many other books for us to talk about this week. You're gonna have to check them out on Marvel's The Pull List, the podcast version. Check that out wherever you get your audio. We'll be back with more next week. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Tucker.
This is Marvel.
Your universe.